What's going on, guys? It's J-Ho bringing you a brand new video, and today I'm going to show you guys my quick character update pre-Wrath of the Machine raid coming out tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific, Friday on September 23rd. So pretty excited for the new raid. They did drop a trailer today for the raid Wrath of the Machine. If you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. It's on Bungie's YouTube channel. And it's pretty exciting. We haven't had a new raid in 1 year since King's Fall came out last September. So pretty long time since a new raid came out. But I'm excited to play one. So right now I'm sitting at light level 359. Really close to 360. It's been a long grind. I haven't had as much time to play. Like, I don't play as much as like some of the streamers do. But I'm still grinding, and I'm going to do some more grinding before the raid, so that I can get high enough, hopefully 365 or higher, if I can get higher than that as well, and then we'll be more prepared and be able to do more DPS, more damage on the raid bosses. So I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown of how light leveling works in Rise of Iron, because it's a little bit different from what we saw in a year 2 with Taken King. So once you hit a certain light level in a Rise of Iron, it starts to get a little bit grindier and a lot slower in terms of your increases in light for the drops that you get. So starting off, if you're beginning at 335 or anything below 335, it's pretty simple to get to 340. That's like the first threshold, and pretty much all you need to do is just play a story, play anything you want, and just acquire a lot of blue engrams. And when you decrypt blue engrams, they have the possibility of going all the way up to 340 light. So it's really simple if you just open up a bunch of blue engrams, because you'll eventually hit 340 that way. And then once you hit 340, that's when it starts to get a lot more grindy. So this is where you're going to need to do stuff like heroic strikes. You can do Archon's Forge, but I heard that it is a lot less rewarding. You don't get consistent drops, and it's also harder to get those offerings that you need for Archon's Forge. So I played Archon's Forge a little bit, didn't get too much drops. I got a couple stuff, like I got this sniper right here from Archon's Forge, and then I also got, I forget, I got some other armor pieces somewhere. I don't know which one it was, I forget. But I didn't get too much stuff. I played like several rounds, like maybe an hour or so plus of Archon's Forge. Probably not over an hour, just an hour around of Archon's Forge total the past few days, and didn't get too many drops, so probably not as reliable as something like Strikes. But you can do heroic strikes, you can rank up factions, whether it be Vanguard Crucible, Dead Orbit, New Monarchy, Future War Cult. Even some of the other factions work, and they drop higher level stuff since Rise of Iron. So you can do like the Queen's Reputation, you can do Crota's Bane or Eris's one, and even Varix with Challenge of the Elders. Challenge of the Elders is also a good method, because the scorecard that you do for Challenge of the Elders, if you complete both of the cumulative score and the high score, whatever it's called, for Challenge of the Elders, you can get drops, the weapon and the armor piece, up to 365 light. So it's really good. Do Challenge of the Elders if you're looking for another way besides Strikes. But I pretty much grind Strikes. I did actually complete one card of Challenge of the Elders pretty quickly, since it is still at the same light values the enemies, so it's not that difficult. But pretty much it's heroic strikes the whole way, and that's how I got to this point right now. So once I hit 350 light, it got a lot slower, and I was getting a lot of like plus 1 to 2 light levels higher than some of the stuff. So for example, if I had like a 358 Ghost Shell, I'm only going to get like a 359, 360 max Ghost Shell higher than that. So it's really slow. You get plus 1, plus 2 here and there, and that's why it's a lot more grindier, and that's why everyone's doing like Omnigul farm, just because Omnigul is the fastest way to kill a boss, and you quickly get like 2 blue engrams from your heroic strike. So, or not blue engrams, 2 blue drops from your heroic strike. So the 2 blue drops that you get from killing a boss in a strike, those can drop up to 365, but decrypting blue engrams themselves can only drop up to 340. So that's why the heroic strikes are a lot more beneficial, at least once you get to 365. And then once you get to 365, pretty much the only things left to do is open up exotic engrams and get some exotics at higher light levels, since they can go up to 385. You can do faction reps and rank up your factions, like just putting heavy ammo synthesis or ranking them up naturally and just getting packages that way, because those can go up to 365 as well. So for me specifically, the biggest problem I had is my artifact. It's at 351 right now, and this is what's holding me back from getting above 360. Artifacts and ghost shells are pretty much the two hardest things to get right now to increase your light. So artifacts specifically, the only way I know of that you can get a higher artifact without relying on luck and just getting lucky in an engram is by doing Crota's Bane, ranking up that faction with Eris. And the way to do that is do Court of Oryx and just do some of those Court of Oryx bounties that drop when you play Court of Oryx in the Dreadnought. So I did do that actually, and I tried to rank up, and I did rank up, and I got really unlucky because when I looked at the possible rewards from the package, there was like 3 artifacts that could be chosen and 1 class item, and I ended up getting that 1 class item right here. And so it was pretty unlucky. It wasn't even a higher light level than what I had because it was 361, and I already had a 361 class item for this character. So pretty unlucky, and that's what is happening right now, at least for me. So trying to grind for an artifact and trying to just grind a little bit more for my other gear as well. Playing Heroic Strikes is not too difficult. It's just a lot of grinding. So if you can do Omnigul with a couple people, then that's probably a good choice because it's a lot quicker. So I'm going to try to do that, hopefully, and we're going to gain some more light for the raid tomorrow. So that's about it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, pretty excited for the raid, and I'm going to grind some more light. So hope you guys are enjoying the expansion and grinding those light levels. I can't wait to play the raid, and I'm pretty excited to get some new drops as well and some new gear and weapons. So thank you guys for watching once again. I will catch you guys in the next one, and peace.